The Pitloom is a more modern kind of weaving loom, so it's looking more like the traditional looms you nowadays also sometimes have at your own home. And this loom is, compared with the punja, it has more possibilities in weaving patterns. So you have again the warp and you have the weft, and with the warp you can lift different warp threads. So for example, you can create a twill or a panama or also a flat binding. In the Pitloom weaves you see the warp yarn, and together with the weft yarn you can create these very nice structures or color combinations. So there's really a lot to play within this technique. On the loom there are also sitting more people, so it's not only one person, but also depending on the width of the rug which is getting produced, there can sit 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 people. For this technique both feet and hands are used to weave the piece. So the pedals of the loom get lifted by the feet of the weavers, and then when the warp yarns are lifted, they insert the weft yarn, either by hand or in a little wooden tool. And then after it's inserted, they beat with the reed, this is the tool on the loom, they beat the weft yarn very densely, so you can also create a thick or sturdy weave. Another technique possible is the sumac technique. This is a special technique where the weaver has the yarn and they loop it around the warp threads. And by doing so it looks like a braid, and this gives a very nice volume. The rugs which coming from the Pitloom, they can be finished on the end with fringes, for example, but also you can have a folded border, which looks again a bit more clean.